What is up, everybody? Welcome to Awesome Curios. It's Stinking Awesome here, and today we're going to be playing Resident Evil. So I actually really
Resident
enjoy this game.
Evil.
Oh my goodness. One second, we're going to go back. We're going to load game. Um, let's do that one. I just want to see if it goes back to what it needs to go back to. There we go. We're going to play once again. We're going to play normal.
Resident Evil.
And you can actually play as two different people. Oh, wait. You can play as Jill Valentine or Chris Redfield. I'm going to play this how I played it the first time. I'm going to start out with Chris. But you will soon learn that that is very different. They are very different playthroughs. And I think Jill's playthrough is a lot easier. And you'll see that when I eventually play it. But we're going to play as Chris. I have different costumes for him. I have his laid back costume, his regular costume, his, I think this is just a slightly later on costume. And then this is him, I believe, from 3, but I could be wrong. But we're going to go with the regular costume that he comes with. Yes, this one. The Stars costume. So Chris Redfield. This is going to be fun. I really like this one. This is a good game.
Alpha Team is flying
July
around the forest zone
1998, Raccoon
situated in
Forest.
northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad.
No,
Bizarre
Brad.
murder
We haven't
cases
found it.
have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten.
Which that's
The Bravo team was
reference
sent in to
for
investigate.
game 2.
But we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict.
Joseph.
Save
No
for
leeches
the
in this
remaining
one.
body of Kevin.
Kevin.
We continued our search for the other
There's
members,
Wesker.
and it turned into a nightmare.
Spooky. And there goes Joseph. I do not want to pet those puppos. They give me something. Also, you will discover when we play through Jill's playthrough that Jill always falls on her butt. Always. It's kind of ridiculous. This dog is making me very uncomfortable. I'm a dog person.
Hey, Brad!
Beat me up, Scotty. No, you missed me.
Going!
There's Brad.
Chris, this way!
I'm awesome because I have sunglasses at nighttime.
Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Enter the survival horror. Ba ba ba.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Barry's gone.
Is everyone all right?
Barry.
No.
Where's Barry?
He's...
No. What was that?
Barry.
I'll go and check it
Kidding,
out.
it wasn't Barry.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris,
Yes, ma'am.
take care.
Yeah.
You got it, baby. I'm totally not gonna go get eaten by a zombie while you two stay in the nice, comfortable, well-lit area. Okay. What? Oh my goodness. I have a rocket launcher. I don't want a rocket launcher. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put that in the save item box. Unfortunately, because I've completely played through this game, I've earned all the achievements. So we're gonna put this in an item box when we get there, and we're gonna pretend we don't have it. But if you look, so you know how Billy in the last game had a lighter. We currently have a lighter. So if you examine the lighter, this one actually it's a brass lighter coated with gold, and it works. Crazy enough. You don't have to put lighter fluid in it. Okay, but yeah, pretend we don't have that. We're actually going to unequip that. We're going to pretend we do not have the gun. So pretend you didn't see that. But you got saves here. Similar concept. You use ink ribbons to save in this game. We're not going to save just yet. But there's lots of colorful text in this game. A large, filth-encrusted jar. Gasp. Ooh, I forgot how fast he ran. But yeah, you don't start off with anything but a knife, I believe. But he currently doesn't have a knife because you're supposed to have the grenade launcher. But we're gonna change that. So just wait a second. I'm sure the knife is in the chest somewhere. Okay, what do you got? A picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. You got a clock here. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Which doesn't mean anything just yet. I don't believe there's anything else going on other than the dinner table. The only movement is the silent flicker of the candle's flame. Looks like somebody was having dinner, and it didn't end so well. Which there is an item right here. We're not going to pick this up right now, because it is not important at the moment. And it'll just occupy space. As you can tell from looking at Chris's item slots, he has a whopping 6. It kind of stinks, but we'll figure it out. So you're gonna go in here. Because you have to go in here, you have to figure out what caused the shooting. So you go over here, and you find your first zombie. Minus the dogs. And he's currently eating somebody. Horrifying. And the joys of you don't have to deal with it. You can just run away and you can deal with it later. But we saw our first zombie, guys. These zombies in this game stink because when you kill them, you have to burn them. If you don't burn them, they turn into crimson heads. And if they turn into crimson heads, I'm sorry, your funeral. Okay, Wesker. Give me your gun. Give it to me.
Wesker? Jill? Where did they go?
I don't know. Oh no. But we get his gun. We want that. So this is actually the starting weapon minus a knife. So we get to use the gun and I will equip that one because that one's actually legitimately what you're supposed to use. Ignore that one. You don't see that one. That was very odd. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I changed settings to make the music quieter. So we got this area in here. Heavy looking picture. Lots of interesting items over here. You have down here. You have a gate you can't open yet. I wonder what's on the other side of the store. I don't. We're leaving because she sucks. You'll find out who she is later. But your map. So that's your aim button. Trying to... Nope. Trying to figure out where your map is again. Haven't played this one. Oh, I don't have a map yet. Oh, there's our map. So that's the button for the map, which was originally the A button in 0. But in this game, whenever you've collected all the items in an area, the room will turn green. And if you've been in a room, it'll appear on the map, but it'll remain red. So technically, in that other room, I have not collected everything I need. But we'll go back to that later. So we're gonna go get our first tentacle map of the game. So now I just gotta remember this is the aim button, because that has changed as well. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go get the map. Look, we can push things. And you wanna know something crazy? Jill, the female protagonist, can also push things. We don't have to rely on Chris like we did with Billy. There's a map of the mansion. Take it? Yes. And then it shows us what the mansion looks like. Beautiful. Love it. You got the map of the mansion. Only the first floor though, not the second floor. We don't know a second floor exists at the moment. So we're gonna come over here. The closet door is locked. So that actually is, you can get, ooh, that scared me. You can get a key to go in here and it's to change your costume in the middle of the game. So that's why it says it's a closet door. Normally it just mentions that it's a painting. So then you can get these things called like side weapons, and you can use them if you get caught by a zombie. So in this case, will you take the dagger? Yes. We're going to run into a zombie in a little bit. Oh, defensive items. So using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape from the enemy when the enemy grabs you from behind. To equip a defensive item, go to the status screen and then select an item from the defensive item menu. Then select the equip command. If your defensive item mode is set to manual in the controller settings, you must press LB to use the defensive item. I don't have it like that, but if you look, we got a defensive item equipped. I'm okay with that, because I would like to, oh, here you go, zombie. Chris, no, you're not supposed to fall on your butt. But we're not going to be able to kill him, that's fine. What you do is, this is to show you how they work, you stab the zombie in the head, and you can run away. He's not dead, you can't take the knife out, but it's to save you from a tricky situation. It's locked. Oh no, an emblem of a sword is carved into the lock. Okay, but we have the key. Or, not the key, we have the map to the locations that we need to go to. So, right now we are doing pretty good. So, in this location, or in this game, Jill, whereas Chris has the lighter, Jill has a locksmithing tool to get into doors. I hear you. There you are. So that, the fun thing you can do is they lunge at you and you can just run around them. He didn't lunge, but they do. Yeah, you know what? It's not worth it. Okay, but this is this little outside area we need to get to later. This gate's locked. Okay. And well, they go away later on, so you don't necessarily have to kill them, which is kind of nice. But we need to go find a key for these doors. So lots of these doors have specific keys that go with them. So this one's locked from the other side. Can't worry about that. We got the window here, which is very similar to the one in the other game. You can't make anything out through the darkness and fog. Does it describe pictures? An oil painting in a large frame. It's been well preserved and the people in it are still vividly, oh my goodness, depicted. Oh no. Dried and cracked. Uh-oh. It's locked. And this one has an emblem of armor. And then this one I believe is also locked. This one is locked. It has an emblem of a sword. I think I clicked this one. No, this one will open, I believe. Yes, this one will open. But I don't think the other doors in this room will. So if you come up here, you can hear a zombie. But you also have a knife here. We're gonna pick that up. Yes, I would like the dagger. Oh. So in this game, you have another auto aim, So it'll be like, hey, this is how you shoot the zombies. So I believe he's gonna be like right here. Oh, I hear him. Try to get this sparkly jewel at the top, but I want him to follow me so that I don't have to kill him just yet. The issue is the zombies are very, very slow. Can you get around the box? Is he stuck? There he is. It's like, where is he? Come on, mister. See, if you look, he's not very good at walking. I don't think he's been doing it for very long. I don't want to get him over here because these doors won't open because it's locked. So it's locked from the other side, and this one is it's needs a sword key. So we have not done what we need to do yet. Okay, I would like to move this. This is gonna give us a little jewel. Jewel, give, push it off. Ha! Which we don't have to worry about it just yet, but now we have the ability to access it, which is nice. I'm just waiting to accidentally run around the corner and he's low. Okay, so he is over here. I was like, I hear him and I am scared. I don't like it. But you're gonna run over here. And then we're actually gonna go check out the other side. Because everywhere else we've been to is locked. So we need to go and explore. No, I actually achievement hunted this entire game and I've 100%ed it. It was really fun. Which is why I have the grenade launcher on accident. We'll get to an item box eventually and I'll be able to throw that in there and pretend we didn't have it. Excuse me. If you come over here, the statue broke and we can now grab the gem. But since Chris has very little item capacity, we're not gonna do that just yet. Okay, we do have the zombie right here. Right? Nope, he's gone. Okay, but you can kill. So the corpse of your comrade Kenneth. It looks like he's holding something, and you can get his little tape. It's a film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. So you just have that for like the rest of the game. And if you look at the map, this area is now green because we grabbed Kenneth's item. So that's good. So then we have the little bird room over here. We got, well, there's no birds yet, but they come in eventually. There's a corpse collapsed on the floor like it was an instant death. What the hell happened in this mansion? A whole lot. A lot. Then we have this birdcage here with ammo. Will you take the handgun magazine? Yes, I will. And then you can talk about the birdcage. A large birdcage. There's a dead raven inside. That's unfortunate. And then we have 2 herbages. Yes, I will take the green herb. Which, the herbs work in a similar fashion as 0 in this game. So you have green, red, and blue. We're going to combine. Then you get more space and extra potent healing. But, yeah, so green is regular healing, red enhances healing, and you can mix red and green together so that it is a stronger healing herb. So instead of like 1 green and 1 red, it would equate to like 2 green. And here you go. Now, this is what a crimson head looks like. They stink. I don't like them at all. There's a zombie here. He's gonna try and grab me. There we go. But you need to come in here. You need to collect this item right here. Will you take the golden arrow? Yes, because that's actually to solve a puzzle. So here you can examine an item. From the status screen, select an item and then select the examine command. The details of the item will be displayed. So that's just to tell you that some items are more than they appear. He also just missed me and that was kind of funny. Oh no, let me go, let me go! Which, Chris is similar to Billy. He can take more hits. It's locked from the other side. And this one, we unlocked it, and this will actually lead out into the big circular upstairs with the zombie and the statue that we broke. So he's on the other side. We don't have to worry about him. But, Chris can take more hits than Jill can, just like Billy could take more hits than Re- yeah, Chris could take more hits like Billy, and then Jill could take less like Rebecca. But those are pros and cons. So Chris can take more hits, but he has less item space because Jill actually has 8 item slots. Also, when they said examine things, so you'd examine the arrowhead in this case, and you can click. The arrowhead looks like it can be removed, and you can remove it. So now instead we have an arrowhead, which it seems to be made from peridot, sometimes referred to as poor man's emerald. So yeah, and we'll use that for a puzzle in a second. So I won't kill many zombies in this game just because I don't want them to turn into Red Dead or Crimson Heads. Because I don't like dealing with Crimson Heads because they're a pain. They can be killed, they're just a lot harder to kill. So if you look, you have a tomb engraved with the picture of an angel. There's an indentation of the shape of an arrowhead, which is where you would go, oh, well I found an arrow earlier, and you would use it to get into this tomb. And the zombies thankfully can't come down here, so we don't have to worry about that. So you come down in this ominous tomb, you have no idea what's going on. Poor Chris. Like I said, puzzles in these games, crazy. You come over here, you got these weirdo statue things, a stone statue with the hole where the eye should be. This one has a hole where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. This one I believe is just nose. Yeah, this one is nose should be. This one has a hole where the mouth should be. So very horrifying. You got a crypt, or a sarcophagus up there. Is scary, and then you have a book is fit perfectly in the indentation. We're going to take the book, and then we are going to look at the book, because, you know, we want to examine it. And it just says it's titled Book of Curses. So if you like, there's a key on the back. There's a key embedded on the back cover. Will you remove it? Yes. And I got the mansion key. And then we can also read the Book of Curses, which says, Book of Curses, the 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, a mask that sees no evil, a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. So we have that, and then what you would do is you go, oh, that's a key. Well, if you examine the key, you get close, you can see it has a sword on it. There's an engraving of the sword, so now we can open any door that had a sword block. Which is really convenient, because a lot of these rooms use a sword block. Okay, please don't be right here. Please don't be right here. Oh, you sound like you're right there. See? He still has the knife in his head. That's so funny. But they can't go into the stairs because they don't know how stairs work. Issue is he's right there. Yeah, just spin around, Chris. Do what they're doing. I just don't want to get grabbed again. Okay, he didn't grab me. Oh, perspective. Ooh, that was rough. Yeah, so now we know that we are searching for 4 masks to open the sarcophagus down in the tomb. Or at least we're assuming that, since it said it will release evil, and the only thing that I think would have evil in it would be the sarcophagus. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go find a safe room. So you go up here, and I believe one of these doors said that it needed a sword key to open. So we're actually going to find said sword. I also believe downstairs needed a sword key as well. We're hopefully not running into him. Don't be right here. Okay, good. He's not right here. I was gonna say, no! You use the sword key, and we can go outside. I'm not gonna lie, playing this game for the first time was horrifying. It was so scary for no reason. Okay, so we have zombie somewhere in here. There he is. Is he right here too? Yep. Okay, so my trick for these games, or at least these zombies, is they're gonna try and lunge at you and you can avoid them. Oh, not both of y'all though. I don't want to avoid both of y'all. I might just need to get grabbed. So you come over here, he's gonna turn, maybe. Oh, and he gets me. Okay, Chris isn't doing so hot. He's in the caution, so we're going to take the herbage. And we're going to avoid the zombie. But we're going to lock this door because this is a shortcut for later. Yes, you unlocked it. So that door is now open. We don't have to worry about it right now. It's into that mirror hallway. You come downstairs. And you do have a body right here. Which it looks like this one's been dead for several hours. And then there are wooden boxes here. They're covered in bloodstains. I hear somebody, and I don't know if that's upstairs. Yeah. There's nothing but cleaning products inside. It smells faintly unpleasant. Doesn't smell clean? That's lame. So this one, it's locked. It's an old-fashioned lock that's rather simple in mechanism. So Chris needs to find, so this one's an armor door, but Chris needs to find simple keys to unlock those older locks. Jill, because she gets the lock-picking equipment, is able to, I already clicked it, is able to unlock those locks without finding the simple keys. So there's pros and cons to playing both of them, because in this case, Chris gets the lighter, and you use the lighter to ensure that, like, to burn the zombies when you kill them. There are several kinds of serum here. Many of them are of a sickly color. You got a bed, a well-used bed. Nice. And then this shelf is full of pills and elixirs you've never seen. Many of them have changed colors. So here's what an item box looks like. And if you look, we got the infinite handgun, which we're not going to use. I'm going to put this off. We're going to drop this off. We have some more ink ribbons for saving. So I'm going to pull these out. And also, I have a first aid spray, so I'm going to get that out too. Also, I like having my item box neat and clean, so we're going to put that in there. Now I'm not going to keep the survival knife, because the survival knife, while decent in a pinch, kind of stinks. So we're going to go save. That's an old typewriter. You can save your progress. Use the ink ribbon, yes. And then these are all my games so far. So these are like green is for regular normal difficulty, red's for hard. I believe pink was for easy, and this one was for invisible enemy mode, which that stunk. But each one means a different color. Oh, no, apparently white means normal? I thought green meant normal. I don't know. Colors mean different things depending on your difficulty. But as you can see, I've played this game a lot. According to the game, I have spent 2 days, almost 3 days playing this game, trying to get all the achievements. But yeah, very fun game. Definitely recommend it. Sir. Sir. Yeah, but say, come back down. Come here. I just wanted to put, ensure I have space for items and things like that. Come on, sir. Come on. And here we go. You gotta duke him. Until this guy gets me. Which he shouldn't. Okay, we're fine. Woo! Don't have to worry about that. And then this one is also a simple lock. So we need 2 keys to unlock those simple areas. So he's over there, but we can run faster than him, which is a perk. We are always faster than the zombies. Unless they're crimson heads. And then at that point, you know, you already say goodbye. Those things are so hard to kill. Thankfully, after they've turned into crimson heads, they cannot wake up again. Like, if you kill them after they've turned into crimson heads, they can't get back up. There's not like a crimsoner head. I think this one's an armor key, but let me make sure. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played this game. You use the sword. Okay, so we can go back in here. So sword key. Okay. I know there's zombies in here though. Ah! There's nothing but a bunch of knickknacks. Knick-knack, paddywhack. But you see they do their like grabby thing, you can like almost avoid it. Okay, it's locked. An emblem of armor, so we need an armor key for that one. Hello, sir. The glass has been broken. The picture inside has been removed. Sir. Ah, stop it. No. Or they miss you like that, which is also fun. Will you take the wooden mount? Yes, I will. So that we're actually going to... It's locked from the other side, so we don't worry about that when we go in here. So we're actually going to use that wooden mount to go get the second floor mount. So we're going to go examine it real quick. What does it say? It says, there's nothing unusual when we open it. There we go. There's a paper attached on the inside. Nothing is written on it. So you gotta just do these secret, you gotta move things in just a way so that they make sense. Which just kind of stinks because you're gonna be like, oh, but why would I do that? So we got more gun, more ammo. Okay, and then we have a whistle here. Okay, what does it say? Yep. Will you take the dog whistle? Yes, I will. Crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. So Spencer was the guy that got murdered in, not Marcus, but he's the one that got Marcus murdered in Zero. Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I could tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling, which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. Excuse me. But we got the dog whistle, which when you examine it, what does it say? By blowing into it, it generates frequencies only audible to the ears of a dog. You can call a dog with this whistle. So we're going to call a vicious dog at some point, apparently. An open journal. The pages are blank. There's something over here. There we go. Botany, uses of medicinal herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are native of the Arkley Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. The green herb recovers physical strength. The blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We will outline the effects of red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own, for true knowledge is only acquired through experience. So, you can only mix red and green. Red, green, and blue don't exist, I'm pretty sure. You can mix them and it just red enhances green. I don't think it does anything like crazy. Books on various peoples of the earth. Crazy, man. Got a speaker system here. An old-fashioned gramophone. The record is Jupiter. You should play it. Okay, we got a chessboard card from Ivory. The game appears to have ended in a checkmate. That's funny. That's a reference to another the Zero when we had that puzzle. There's nothing else over here. You got a plate here. And you can always check. Did we get everything in this room? The room is green, so we have gotten everything. All these quirky little things you can do. And then you go into this room. And zombie, which we avoid. Oh no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No! Let me go! You shove the other zombie away, which is so funny to me. And you unlocked it. And we're just gonna go outside and we're gonna go do the loop-de-loop and hope they respawn where they need to be. Because I need to go down the hallway that they're in. Oh, sir! Sir! Oh, he wasn't paying very much attention to me, apparently. Okay, we're gonna go back around. We are going to get the second floor map. I find it hilarious that in other games, maps, they show you all the floors. But in this game, nope. Whee! See, he must be. Haha! Can I get in here? Yeah, this is another simple lock. Oh no, this is an armor key. Never mind. I thought I knew. Okay, we got a picture here. a picture of a woman being menaced. Not menaced! That's crazy, man. Don't menace her. And then we have this room, and it has green herbage in it. But you see it's really dark in here. Picture of a partly built building. It looks like an awful lot. It looks an awful lot like the one you're in now. This door is locked. It's an emblem of a helmet, and it is, so we need a helmet key. So we need an armor key, we have a sword key, and we need an armor, or helmet key. Okay, is this the picture I just looked at? It looks like there's an image right here. But I didn't acknowledge it. Okay, but look. An unlit fireplace. What does Chris have? Oh wait, I don't have anything equipped. Lame. He has that. And you see it looks like there's an engraving. Lines carved into the relief grow red in intense heat. What else do we have? Paper that could take on the shape of the grooves. And there's a map of the mansion, second floor. Take it? Yes, I would love to take it. And look at that, second floor, first floor. Crazy, man. Beautiful. Look at all the rooms we gotta do too. Ah. Okay, so we've got that. You got the map of the mansion, second floor. Heck yeah, guys. And look, this room is so cozy. So nice. Like they've been drinking up here. All the niceness. Then you have the herbage, which I will take. Because I like having that. And we're gonna leave, because I believe that room is done. Which I will check the map first, just to make sure. But yeah. Is it good? That room is good. It is green. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. We're gonna hopefully avoid the zombie man here. Yep. Usually, if you come behind them, they don't know what they're doing. The wall is lined with portraits. All of the faces have been painted out. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, he tried to grab me, but he didn't succeed, so now we can go in here. Which is actually our second save room in the mansion, because there are two save rooms. We got one on the upstairs of the other side of the mansion, and one on the downstairs of this side. And we are actually going to... So, we got lots of different things in here. First thing we're going to do is we are going to drop off healing, because we don't need that just yet. Then we are going to... pick up this item. This is a simple key, or the old keys that open the simple locks. Is there anything? Oh, there's a lantern lying on top of the supplies. The warm light makes you relax. Old boxes and step ladders lie neglected. Well, that's unfortunate. Poor step ladders and boxes. And then, is there anything else I don't need? Well, because I wanted to show you this, but I could always show this to you later. But in the case of shooting zombies, actually, no, I wanted to use that. Okay, so what you do is we're gonna drop off the symbol key real quick. We're gonna pick up the flask. So you get the fuel canteen, which looks like a flask, if you ask me. And you got these jugs right here. If you click on them, there's still plenty of kerosene left. You can refill your canteen. You refilled your fuel canteen with kerosene. So you unfortunately cannot just burn the zombies. You need kerosene to burn them. Which makes sense, but it just stinks because you're like, oh, well, burn, zombie, burn. Ooh, wrong button. Oops. Has he not noticed me? Okay. Okay, you do that, and then you come over here, and you burn him. Like this. Oh, but he's still alive. But now he's dead. Okay, so now you burn him. And then you do this. Don't catch yourself on fire, because that would be sad. But they burn, and then he can't turn into a crimson head. But that's how that works. So now he is forever dead. Until something else spawns, because that's how this works. But there you go. That's how the burning works. Which I unfortunately do not keep kerosene on me very often, just because Chris has so few item slots. So I normally keep it in a chest, and then when I'm sick of zombies, I'll burn them. But I rarely ever keep it on me. But at this point, I think we need to go get the, I think it's the armor key. I believe it's the armor key. Okay, let's go get that. So we're gonna come up here. And the zombies are gonna be here. We're gonna hope they don't pay attention. Oh no! Ah! Whatever will we do? Ah! You need to come all the way downstairs for me, Home Slice. I really think he is. Oh, at least he's wearing shoes. He's not gonna stub a toe. Excuse me. And here he goes. Here he goes. And we. Ha! And he is now stuck down here. And we can head out this door. Because if you click on this one, it says there's no knob on this door, you can't go through. So that was the little library we were just in, so it doesn't work. Which, that definitely stumped me a lot in the beginning and the first time I played this. So I was like, that's a locked door. I have never been in that door, but I have. I'm just a goober. Oh, stop it. Stop it. You know how in Resident Evil 0 I mentioned, hey, I'm so glad monsters can't open doors. They can open doors in this game. It stinks. But it does happen. So what we need to do is we need to go over here. And we need to go get, I believe it's the armor key. I think it's the armor key. That's one of the fancy keys we need to go get. Okay, where's Mr. Zombie Man? Zombie Man, I hope you're not over here. Okay, good. We need to go in this one over here. Yes. Right way. Heck yeah. And this was one of the older keys, so we might be able to, and we can use the old key. Yes. Use the old key. Heck yeah. This allows us to get the armor key, and it also creates a shortcut for us that's really beneficial in the future. A stained glass window. The powder in the center resembles a witch. That's it. That looks like flowers, but okay. If you see a witch, I'm not gonna sink your boat. Or float your goat. Float in a boat with a goat. This door, we can unlock it, and if you come out here, this is actually the main area with all the doors in it. This makes things really nice. Ta-da! Shortcut. Which, it really sucks if you don't have that later on. So, here we go. We're gonna go get the armor key. Excuse me. I'm still snuffly. Okie dokie, and we got plants here. Yeah, there are green herbs growing here, but there's only enough for a few uses. Use them? No. We want to use them after this fight. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my cat's automatic food feeder just went off. I was not ready for it, and I thought something was coming for me, and it just scared the crap out of me. Very much so. Okay, we're gonna use the dog whistle. Use. And we gotta fight the dogs. Okay. I hate fighting the dogs. Okay. Yep, okay. We're going to do this real quick. There's some great birds. I would like to grow them, because, yes, you have treated your wounds. Ah, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Let me go. Get up, buddy! The dogs suck in this game, if you can't tell. Okay, that one's dead. Okay, get off of me! Ah! So you see that one has something growing on it? Of course. 1 second. Okay, we gotta... Okay, we got our bullets ready. Okay. Okay, so there you go. You can leave the room and it'll say, oh, you probably don't need this dog whistle anymore. Discard it? Yes. We go through the door, and now we have item space to grab whatever item the dog had in its collar. Which item is it? A key, but not a key. Because Resident Evil doesn't like their keys. So. Will you take the collar? Yes, I will. Is our health okay? Our health's fine. Chris's arm nearly got ripped off multiple times. He got his face mauled, but he's fine. Okay, we examine it. There's nothing unusual. But then you see there's a little claspy thing right here. There's a switch. Will you press it? Yes. Boop. Ooh, we got a little gem. A coin was hidden inside the collar. Coin. Got armor on it. It changed into the shape of a key, but it's not a key. It's an imitation of a key. No, when I first played this game, I got so stumped because I didn't realize you needed to click on the coin after you got it from the collar. So I was just like, I don't know where to go because all these doors say they need armor keys, and I don't have an armor key. So it was very entertaining. Okay, so now we need to go back to an area we haven't been yet. I will show you where it is, but I'll show you what happens and why you needed the imitation key. But you'll go over here because this is the shortest way, in my opinion, because then you don't have to go through all the through the room with the zombies. But you'll come over here. Pardon me. You'll come over here. We'll go downstairs, and we will go into a trap room because Resident Evil mansions always have trap rooms. It's crazy when they don't have trap rooms. This place is so nice, minus the traps. Like, I would love to live here. I just wouldn't like to die in the process of accidentally tripping over something and it throwing an entire trap off. But you'll come over here. But this guy surprisingly never turns into a zombie. Which is, I'm not complaining, it's just odd. Because he got eaten by a zombie, and you'd think he'd turn into a zombie, but he never does. There we go. So, previously, there was a body here. It's gone now, and now we have birds. Which they don't do anything to you unless you try to shoot at them. Which, birds are hard to shoot in this game, so we're not going to shoot at them. And then you get to see what happens with a crimson head. I don't like crimson heads, they stink. You come over here. Can I pick it up? Can I pick them up? We're gonna try to pick up the healing real quick. At least just one of them. Make life a little less difficult. And then we're gonna run! And he wakes up! That's a crimson head. So they actually had these horrible clawed appendages on their fingers. I'm pretty sure they're bones coming through. And they're red. Which stinks. Okay. But there's an inscription on the shield. Death is only the beginning. So you come up here. We're in the attic now. We're on the 3rd floor of the mansion. Which, by the way, no map. You don't know. And you got this scary looking thing here. There's an inscription on the shield. This is the true essence of bliss. So, lots of descriptions about death, right? Oh, wait. No, I messed up. No, because you can't leave it. Gosh darn it. I'm just going to use it. It was a waste, I know, but I didn't think about my inventory space. This one says, death is everything. And then you have a door over here, which we can't open at the moment. It is, you need a helmet key for this one. But if you come over here, and you click on the thing in the middle, there's a key. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. So, will you take the mansion key? Yes, I will. Guess what happens? An Indiana Jones trap. All the walls closing. You get blocked, and this ominous drill-like thing starts appearing. So what you need to do is you need to use the fake key in place of the real key, and it works because it's a similar shape. But now, if you look, we have the armor key. There's a engraving of armor on it. So now we have the sword key and the armor key. Which this thing was just returning to its spot. But what I think I'm going to go do is I'm going to go save, because now we have opened up the chance of a million different possibilities, because we have the sword key, we have the armor key, we'll get the helmet key eventually, but all these special things. So, you ready? You ready? There he is. That's a crimson head. He claws at you, and it stinks, and I'm not a fan of him. Resident Evil 0! It was the exterminators, and... oh, wait. It's locked. That one needs a helmet key. Okay. It was the exterminators. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, and then that door opened. Even though there wasn't a zombie there originally. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. And you're lunging me. Oh, there's so many of y'all. So many of y'all. I don't like it. Oh my goodness. We might actually go to the other save room real quick. Sorry guys, I don't want to be here. We're gonna leave. I don't like it. I don't like it here. It scared me. But we have opened so many potential possibilities because almost all of these doors either take the armor key or the sword key. There's only like 3 doors I think that take the helmet key, but those are like further on in the game. So we're gonna go find a save real quick. We're gonna go to this one actually. Oh wait, we could go open a door real quick. We're gonna wait and save that for next game because that opens up a whole other can of worms. Ooh. And we don't like worms. Oh, I'm fine with worms. Surprisingly, I don't like bugs, but worms don't bother me. It's more when they have legs. When they have an obscene amount of legs, that's what bothers me. Okay. No, you got me. Let me go. Why are you opening doors? See, they just open doors for no reason. It stinks. I don't like it. But you've seen 2 situations where they just open doors. Ooh, I don't like the flickering lamp. I don't like either one of y'all. But yeah, not a fan. Not a fan at all. It stinks, actually. Okay, but he's not here anymore. That one's still here, but, you know, that's not horrible. He's all the way in the corner. Are you... Oh, wait! Oh, there's a note on the wall. It wasn't there before. Wait. I wish the door with secrets wasn't so long. What does the note say? It says, I left some bullets in the room on the right. I'll go ahead and look for a way out. Wesker. Sounds like a plan, Wesker. You do that. And never run into me in this game ever again. I'm kidding, we do run into him. But it's just funny that he's just... Oh, look at that! We got shotgun shells and regular... I haven't even got the shotgun yet. Calm down, sir. Let me get the shotgun first. Can we get those? We're gonna put the shotgun shells in the box. Because we don't have the shotgun, so they're not really useful at this point in time. So we'll put that there. And then we have healing here. So we're gonna take that. Yes, I will take that. And we're gonna switch it out for the herb, and I can just eat the herb. And things will be fine and dandy. Yes, switch that out. And then... Wait, unfortunately you can't use items while you're in the item box, which is kind of goofy, but I don't question it too much. But we're going to take some saves. I think we're going to call this an episode. We're going to continue exploring the mansion in the next one. I hope you'll have a great next 24 hours, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye!